Okay, welcome back to box break number 2. We are November 11th and 2011-2012 Upper Deck Series 1 set. Thanks a lot for all our bidders. My son Austin is going to go through the list quickly. And so if you go through there, we have a number of bidders that had multiple. Sean had 5, Bruins Wen had 3, and Oceans had 4. Tyler Cornelson had 4. Thanks Teeks for bidding on our break, and Felix Victoria also had 3 in there. So yeah, we have some exciting stuff today, and we're going to look at two different. I'm going to look at both these boxes. This one is 1264 serial number, and the other one is 1269. We're going to leave the 69 for tomorrow, and we're going to open this other one. And along with this one, we got a little bit of a surprise for us later on, and we will actually be opening up some other packs as well. I know this one takes quite a while, but it's kind of fun. It's a good set, so there's some good stuff in here. So we'll see how we do on this one. Hopefully we pull a Canvas Young Guns. There we go. Okay, there's the packs. So let's start opening. Oh, actually, you know what? Somebody's getting a free team, so before we start opening, we're going to roll the dice, a 30-sided die, and whoever gets a free team, it'll be numbered 1 to 30. So here we go. And number 6 is that? Yeah, that's a 6. So Tyler Cornelson, get a free team, Chicago Blackhawks. Congratulations. And I think we're going to do that again. You know, Ty lives about a block away from me, so we're going to give it to somebody out of Manitoba. Number 5. Okay, Oceans also gets a free team, so we're going to refund Oceans Carolina bid as well. So let's start opening these. There's about 200 cards to open. Really like the canvas cards in here, so hopefully we get a Young Guns canvas card. So we have Jimmy Howard, Henrik Lundqvist, Kostitsyn for Nashville, Jack Johnson for the Kings, Patrice Cormier for the Winnipeg Jets, Jason Pominville for the Sabres, Halak for the Blues, and Cronwall for the Red Wings. Okay, so let's keep going here. Hornqvist for the Predators. Luongo, is that in? No, it doesn't look like it's in the net. For the Canucks. Rolison for the Lightning. How do you want me to do this? Straight down?
Yeah.
Like this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We got an all-world team. Phil Kessel, Maple Leafs. Verbata for the Coyotes. St. Louis for the Lightning. Giordano for the Flames. And Kiprusoff for the Flames as well. Let's see if we can get an anti-glare shot here. Okay, so I'm going to hold him at an angle like that. Alfredson for the Senators. Jordan Stahl for the Penguins. Corey Crawford for the Blackhawks. Tavares. So we got a first canvas card, Upper Deck canvas. So John Tavares. And if we look at that here, let's yeah, there, we'll do like that. We got the canvas cards. I'm going to see if we can really zoom in on this thing. Is that going to work? Yeah, there. You can see the texture in it here a little bit. So it actually looks like they're very cool looking cards actually. David Perron for the Blues. Cam Ward for Carolina. Fleury for the Penguins. And Parento for the Islanders. Need to get a Young Gun here. not going to work on that side. Oh, look at that. I saw that card. Let's see. James Reimer for the Maple Leafs. Wisnowski for the Ducks. Drew Doughty for the Kings. Steve Ott for the Stars. David Clarkson for the Devils. Pekka Rinne for Nashville. Derek Brassard for the Blue Jackets. And Alex Ovechkin playing for the Washington Capitals. Throwing a football. It's kind of cool, actually. I like that card. Who got Washington? Sean gets the Washington Ovechkin card. Andreas Naudel, I think that's how to say his name, for the Flyers. Jay Bolmeister for the Flames. Joe Thornton for the Sharks. Shattenkirk for the Blues. Here's our first young gun for the Montreal Canadiens, Rafael Diaz. So nice young gun. Kimmo Timonen for the Flyers. Theo Peckham for the Oilers. And Jarrett Stoll for the Kings. My son played hockey tonight, so our team lost 3-0, but it was a good game. Bobby Butler for the Senators. Blake Wheeler for the Jets. Scott Gomez for the Canadiens. Nathan Horton got a canvas card for the Boston Bruins. Nice card. Berglund for the Blues. Jamie Benn for the Stars. Omark for the Oilers. And Mikko Koivu for the Wild. So the game was 3-0, and for a 7-8-year-old team, 3-0 is a very low-scoring game. Usually there's 20 goals in those games. Carey Price for the Canadiens. Abdul Kader for the Red Wings. Luke Shen for the Maple Leafs. Brandon Dubinsky for the Rangers. Oh, he's got the stash. Look at that. Movember. We have Johnny Bauer. Look at that. Maple Leafs. Cool card. Look at that. Nice. That's the third one we've had of those hockey heroes. Ryan Callahan for the Rangers. We have a checklist card. We're going to put that aside. We're going to roll for that at the end. And Latin dress for the Minnesota Wild in their green colors. Okay, we got Derek Stepan for the Rangers. Jeff Skinner for Carolina. Chris Kunitz for the Penguins. Milan Lucic for, that's a nice card. Again, I saw that on the last box, and it looks like Bobby Orr flying through the air. I think that's what they were trying. So we have Craig Smith, Nashville Predators Young Guns. So that's our second Young Guns for this box. Jason Spezza for the Senators. Dave Boland for the Blackhawks, and Ryan O'Brien for Colorado. Is it Brian? Brian. Would make buy oh, burn. Well, it's almost like Ryan Getzlaff for the Ducks. What kind of pose is that? Wow. Unbelievable. Chris Russell for the Blue Jackets. Santorelli for the Panthers. Edler for the Canucks. Calgary Flames Young Gun, Greg Nemes. Vermette for the Blue Jackets. David Booth for the Panthers. And Spacek for the Canadiens. Iginla for the Flames, and Neuwirth for the Capitals, Sharp for the Blackhawks, PRV for the Oilers, Pronger for the Flyers, Strawman for the Blue Jackets, Pavelec for the Winnipeg Jets. Derek Roy for the Sabres. And we're about not even halfway yet. Claude Giroux for the Flyers. Brad Marchand for the Bruins. And we have David Jones for the Avalanche. Another Avalanche card. Eric Johnson. And we have Chris Letang for the Penguins. Keith Yandel for the Coyotes. Tedenby for the Devils. And Taylor Hall for the Oilers. Pull a good nice Young Guns canvas. That's what I'm looking for here. Devin Dubnyk for the Oilers. Porter for Colorado. MacArthur for the Leafs. Dion Phaneuf Ultimate Team card for the Leafs. It says, what is this here? Winner of 22 Sports Game of the Year awards. Corey Schneider for the Canucks. Brendan Morrow for the Stars. Goligoski for the Stars. And Tavares for the Islanders. Okay, Brodeur for the Devils. Ribeiro for the Stars. Tyler Myers, that's a big boy, that guy, for the Sabres. Volchenkov for the Devils. We have Peter Regan for the Senators. Kostitsyn for the Canadiens. Franzen for the Red Wings. And Zidlicki for the Wild. So we're about halfway done, I would say, around there. Matt Cook for the Penguins. Umberger for the Blue Jackets. Those are actually cool logos. The Blue Jacket, you can see here with the cannon on there. Haven't seen that logo actually. We got our first patch card, jersey card, and it's Zdeno Chara for the Bruins. Paul Stastny for Colorado. Zetterberg for the Red Wings, and John Carlson for the Capitals. Dan Boyle for the Sharks. Weiss for the Panthers. Another jersey card, Jamie Benn for the Dallas Stars. Okposo for the Islanders. Chara for the Bruins. And wow, look at that fan. He's right into this. Sam Gagner for the Oilers. That guy probably loving it that he was going to be on that card. Oilers home game, so somebody sitting in the first row for that card. Van Riemsdyk for the Flyers. Seabrook for the Blackhawks. Darren Helm for the Red Wings. Anze Kopitar, it's a canvas card for Los Angeles. Marian Hossa for the Blackhawks. Horton for the Bruins. Pitkanen for Carolina. And Coburn for the Flyers. Okay, we're going down to the end here. Henrik Sedin for the Canucks. And we have another checklist. So these are the first 100 cards. Oh, they don't have the little boxes. Usually they have the little boxes. And this doesn't have the little boxes in it, so that's kind of interesting. You can't check off. I don't think anybody does that anymore because they think it devalues the cards. But Babchuk for the Flames. Another canvas card. Michael Camilleri skating with a toque on at the Winter Classic. Jonas Hiller for the Ducks. Zuccarello for the Rangers, Penner for the Kings, and Hedman for the Lightning. It's actually really hard to read these cards because of the way they did this, and it's very light, and you can't see them because it glares in the light a little bit. Brian Boyle for the Rangers, Clowe for the Sharks, Gerbe for the Sabres. It's a nice card. Look, he's diving. Almost a Bobby Orr play too. Husilius for the Blue Jackets, Rick Nash for the Blue Jackets, Parise for the Devils, Dupuis for the Penguins, and another dive card. Wow, look at that. Kulikov for the Panthers. That's a good one. You guys should start collecting dive cards. Some photographer must like those shots. Some upper deck photographer. Giunta for the Canadiens, Kessel for the Maple Leafs, Blake Como for the Islanders, Ryan Malone for the Lightning, Brett McLean for the Coyotes, Nazem Kadri, no longer a rookie, for the Maple Leafs, although I don't know if he's even with the major club right now. Tyler Ennis for the Sabres, and Logan Couture for the Sharks. Okay, we're going to try to get another couple of young guns here. This is the one Tyler wanted me to get for him. Tyler wanted me to pull a Toronto Young Guns for him. David Krejci for the Bruins, Bouchard for the Wild, Bork for the Flames, Dadonov for the Panthers, another Young Guns for the Hurricanes, Justin Falk, I believe, Justin Falk, born in South St. Paul, Minnesota. Falk. I know some Falks from around in Manitoba here. Kuhlman for the Maple Leafs, Schultz for the Wild, and Stajan for the Flames. Got about 4 packs left in this box. Pacioretty for the Canadiens, Ekman Larson for the Coyotes, Pavelski for the Sharks, Cullen for the Wild, and Young Guns, Pittsburgh Penguins, Joe Vitelli for the Penguins, and Suter for the Nashville Predators, Sergei Gonchar for the Senators, and Chris Stewart for the Blues. So 3 packs left or so. Sajak for the Devils, Kari Lettinen for the Stars, Steve Downey, happy guy, Shane Doan for the Coyotes. You have an Adam Larson card. That's probably the best card I've drawn of the Young Guns. So he was picked, oh man, 4th, I'm saying. I think he was 4th overall this last year. So an Adam Larson Young Guns, congratulations. Who had New Jersey? Bruins win. 37, got that one, nice card. Mark Stahl for the Rangers, Steve Stamkos for the Lightning, and Jonathan Toews for the Blackhawks. Just a reminder that I think I have 2, maybe 3. I think I have three bidders who have won 3 teams in the last 2 breaks. So if they win 3 teams in the breaks tomorrow, then they will get a chance to win some pretty high-end Young Guns, and I have a couple of them listed on the listings there that they can win. Daniel Briere for the Flyers, Josh Bailey for the Islanders, Rob Scuderi for the Kings, an all-world team, Ryan Kessler for the Canucks, a Mike Fisher for Nashville, and Duncan Keith for the Blackhawks, Daniel Sedin for the Canucks, and Cam Fowler for the Ducks. And this is the last pack of these, and then we're going to open up a couple of, open up 3 packs of these Parkhurst Champions cards. Korpikoski, never heard of this guy. Lori Korpikoski for the Coyotes. I hope I said that right. David Baquez for the Blues. Shea Weber for Nashville. Tobias Enstrom for Winnipeg. And another Hockey Heroes card. We drew one of these in the first sets. Is number 3, and it's Andy Bathgate, goes to the New York Rangers, and he played in the 50s. Jacob Markstrom for the Panthers, Phil Kessler for the Canucks, and Corey Perry for the Ducks. Did I say something wrong?
Phil Kessler.
Oh, sorry. Said Ryan Kessler. Sorry about that. It's been a long night. Okay, so we got a Parkhurst Champions, and so we're going to open up 3 of these packs. One, I'm going to take one from the middle. That one looks nice and thick. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to put that thick one in the back. Hopefully it's not a spacer. Okay, we got a Mike Bossy card. When I was growing up, he was one of my favorite players. I was a big Islanders fan. This was just around the time when the Jets joined, so in the early 80s, so that's a nice card. He had the rookie scoring record for a long time until Teemu Selanne broke it in the 90s. So Mike Bossy, it's a nice card. And then we've got Tony Esposito, and not sure what. Tony Esposito, Chicago Blackhawks, Bobby Orr, Boston Bruins. So we're gonna have to I'm gonna roll on that one. We're gonna have to see who wins that one. So that's between Boston and Chicago. And Boston is the Bruins, and Chicago is Tyler Cornelison. Yari Curry, there's a small little card there, Champs card. That's for the Oilers. Brent Sutter for the New York Islanders. And Ray-Jean Lemelin for the Atlanta Flames. Or, sorry, it was just Calgary, but I think he played, I might be wrong. I thought he played for Atlanta as well, but I think they moved by then. So we're going to roll the dice here on this Tony Esposito and Bobby Orr card, and I'm going to go 1 to 15 and 16 to 30. 1 to 15, it'll go to Chicago, and if I roll a 16 to a 30, it'll go to the Boston Bruins. So let's do a quick roll on that one. It is, I'm gonna, that's right, it sucks, I'm redoing that. It was between an 18 and an 8. It was number 4, so it's going to go to the Chicago Blackhawks. So that is going to Tyler Cornelison. So that card's going to TK. Okay, let's open another one. So we got 2 more of these. These are totally bonus packs. I thought I would break open that box. Guy Carbonneau for the Montreal Canadiens. Marty McSorley for the Oilers. Tony Esposito, and that is for the Chicago Blackhawks. A Yari Curry card for the Oilers, and Borja Salming for the Maple Leafs. Very good defenseman. This is a thicker pack, so hopefully it's not a spacer. It said on the box that there are 2 autographed wire photo cards in that box. So we'll see what we find in here. Harry Howell of the Rangers. Russ Courtnall of the Canadiens. Oh, here we go. Terry O'Reilly auto That's a nice card. Terry O'Reilly, he was a great player. Really liked him growing up. A lot of grit. Gilbert Perreault for Buffalo. And what do you know? Stupid spacer. Flip that one out of here. And a Gilbert Perreault for the Sabres. So you got the dual Gilbert Perreault. How's that for Movember? Okay, that is it for this break. Thank you guys very much for bidding and for paying attention. Actually, we got one more thing to do. I'm going to roll the dice to see who gets the checklist cards. And so we'll do a quick roll of the dice, and we'll see who gets them. Oh, that's not going to work. It's got to stay in the paper. And it's number 14. And number 14 is the 3 Jedis. So he's going to win. He's going to win the 2 checklist cards. Thanks again for bidding. We have one more of these coming up tomorrow, and definitely going to open up some Parkhurst Champions cards with that as well. And we're going to also do the bonus, all the Young Guns bonus cards that I have lined up for the 3-break series that we're doing here with this Upper Deck series. So thanks a lot for bidding, and we will see you tomorrow.